I don't know. I gotta be honest. I don't know why I'm wearing this headset. Um. Hey, morning, everybody. How you doing? Don't mind me. Just do a little cleanup. Thought I would just start the morning with a hello. So, hello. Dun, 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 dun. You know, in some bizarre politically good news, the Democrats have decided to go for budget reconciliation over regular congressional shit. The bad side is that it can take a little longer. The good side is it can get done. You know, basically there's supposed to be 50 hours of debate, so in congressional time, that's probably gonna be like, that'll be like 5 business days. That'll be like a week. And then if the president doesn't step in and fucking say no, which, you know, since this is his relief plan, that's very unlikely. Then it starts happening. And then everyone starts on the Republican side starts crying because they don't even see our American flag. Biden is flying some kind of crazy flag. Oh, God, help us, President Trump. It's our land. Fuck him. You're gonna get financial relief and like it. Jesus Christ, people. We gotta be like one of the only fucking countries in what do we even call ourselves? You know, not dying of starvation with flies on our face. Like that seems to be what we are, man. You know, for the most part. So, in not dying of starvation with flies on your face land, America is the only country that regularly votes against its own fucking economic self-interest. Because why would you? And this has been the danger brewing ever since Reagan and his ilk courted the conservative Christians. Yeah. Because like they've tied in the whole. I don't know how to say it, but like just as much as politics and the church need to be fucking removed, the concept of the economy in the church needs to be fucking broken apart. You know, you don't want religion, particularly Christianity, getting the reins, because which it has right now. It's got a death grip on the reins, because you can get people to do all sorts of evil, horrible fucking things in the name of religion. It's real easy. It's real easy. You blame the 50s? Oh man, no. I blame the 80s. Like, we've always had a problem with this, but the 80s is when it kind of became, when it happened for real. Yeah, church and state need to be fucking busted up. You know, they need to be taken apart. Because using religion is for propaganda. Religion is a very big part of propaganda, and it is particularly effective against older people. It's particularly effective against older people. So, and that's true no matter where you are, what period in history you're at. You know, I don't know exactly what the reason for it is, but the younger generation is generally more susceptible to things like advertising, and the older generation is more susceptible to things like church. Appeals to ethics and morality, appeals to tradition and continuity work better among the old. Whereas what works best among the young is cool, which is that's a weirder concept. That's a harder concept to pin down. That's why they're so difficult to motivate. Got to educate the electorate. Well, here's the fucked up thing. It's not necessarily about education. Not in the way that people think. Like, it's not about the mere accumulation of facts. You know, we like to say, oh, they're working with alternate facts, but they're given the option of using the same facts and they're still choosing the other way. So it's not about the facts, and it's not about the facts that are offered. I mean, I'm sure that has a fucking effect, but it doesn't explain the consistent way that conservative America sides with the Republican Party. Like, why do so many white people go with the Republican Party? Racism, yes, but a lot of it really has to do with when you have a group of people that are willing to believe in the concept of a greater good that lives outside of your own actions, i.e. a god or a church or a religion, an ideology. The easier it is to get you to do terrible things. My favorite misunderstood study, the Milgram experiments, the Stanley Milgram experiments. That's the one where they did the study, because all the Nazis said, oh, I was just following orders. Oh, I was just following orders. Oh, I was just following orders. And so what a lot of people took away from the study was, oh, like most people will just follow orders when told. That's actually not what the study proved. What the study proved is if you give people no option, they rebel. But if you convince them that it's for a greater good, and you give them permission, even if it's cold authoritarian permission, then they'll do it willingly. That's the mechanism by which the Republican Party really works. This is why merging it with conservative Christianity was so dangerous. Oh, you gotta tell them it's for God, for Jesus. You're avoiding the apocalypse. All of a sudden, people buy in, and they'll believe any stupid fucking thing you tell them, because it's human nature. It actually isn't human nature to do what you're told when you're given no option. This is why prisons are so violent. If people just did what you told them, given no choice, prisons would be very peaceful. No, Rage Against the Machine is absolutely songs against conformity. Rage Against the Machine was and always has been anti-conformist. And if you don't see that, you've learned you're not listening to the music. Yeah, fucking Rage Against the Machine has always been anti-conformist. Remains so to this day. Oh. It's also one of the reasons they're... The funny thing is that one of the greatest fucking benefits that the United States has. You would disagree with me, then you're wrong. You would disagree with you. If they were anti-mainstream, then they would not have signed to a major... No. Dude. Wrong. Fucking wrong. You don't sign with a major label. You sign with a major label because you need to eat. That's why poor people join the American military. Which nicely dovetails into what I was going to say. One of the things about the American military that is important is that the American military is mainly made up of poor people. These are people who joined because of economic reasons. Yeah, get paid and get your message out. Yeah. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. You know, the problem is you can't spread a message if you're dying of starvation. Yeah. Especially, about Alexa for Rex, you're right. Yeah, a legit rock band can only feed you for being a legit rock band can only feed you for so long, especially since the criteria by which you are a legit rock band keeps changing. Yeah, if they had to live by how they preached, they would have gone underground like Fugazi. Look, I'm going to be real honest with you, man. America did not exactly accept Rage Against the Machine with open legs, okay? It may just look like that because Rage Against the Machine was cool. But, like, no. And Fugazi is... Fugazi is way more leftist. That thing is... That is so leftist, it's pure politics. You know, just absolutely pure politics, untempered by anything else. You know, like, really, for real. And not everyone can make that work. Not everyone can make that work. Mr. Satanic, can I ask you, do you believe in God, the devil, or both? And don't say God is the Alpha and the Omega. Wouldn't that make him good to bad? Well, I mean, okay, those are... All right. I can't answer all those questions because part of your request is that I don't. So we'll take it step by step. I get what you mean by don't just say God is the Alpha and the Omega because that doesn't really answer the question. Which I would agree with, actually. All right. Do I believe in God, the devil, or both? All right. Complicated question. Complicated answer to a very simple question. Do I believe in God? I do not believe in the ways of God as written in the Bible and as preached by the church. I do not believe in that. I find there to be way too many hypocrisies and inconsistencies. There's a certain amount of not making sense that any system of belief is going to have, but in my opinion, the Christian churches have gone way past that. You know, Christian churches have gone way past it. So I do not believe in the teachings of God's church. Now, if you mean, do I believe that God exists? The answer is less satisfying, because that answer is kinda. But I believe that the idea of God to human beings is just as potent as whether or not it actually exists. So in that way, I believe in God because I believe God is a thing that people think exists. And the devil is... I believe in the devil in the same way. Which isn't to say that I'm an atheist. Whether I am an atheist or agnostic or a Satanist in any given situation really depends on the situation and sometimes even the time of day. Because that's the way human beings work. So, if you ask me if I think the devil literally exists, I don't know. But I don't know if God's demons and spirits have to literally exist. Not physically, not in the way that we're used to thinking about it. But one thing I always like to preface everything with when I answer this question is this. Physics trumps everything. If there is or is not a God or a spiritual entity, its existence will not be in opposition to the physical laws of the universe. They will be part of it. Somehow. Whether it exists in the margins or whether it's some facet of physics that we don't understand, and there is a lot we do not understand. It's entirely possible that, there's a show called Happy that basically posits it's a world where imaginary friends are real, and then takes that idea to the point where it says that that's what gods are. Gods are imaginary friends. But they are the imaginary friends of many people. I kind of like that answer. I like that answer. That allows us to give our deific force whatever face. It allows our faith to have whatever face we need it to. Now, sometimes this is good, sometimes this is bad. Like everything. I wish it was a really, really easy... I really wish it was a really, 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 really easy answer, but it's not. Like, even when you're dealing with it, honestly, it's a difficult answer. Because one of the first hurdles that you have to get over is... you have to understand that belief is a choice. Belief's a choice. This means that it can be coerced. It can be unquestioned. But most importantly, you have to choose to engage with it. You have to choose to engage with a belief. Because that's the only thing that gives it any sort of power. It's the only thing that gives it power, and it's for good or bad. And if you want the effects of a belief in faith, if you want the positives of belief in faith, you have to believe in it. And if you want to be free of the shackles of belief in faith, you have to disbelieve it. And the fucked up thing is that the human mind can do both. I think what you believe is way more important than whether you have belief. Because I think we all have it. It just tends to exist in places that we don't bring up to the conscious mind. Until you can do that. Once you can consciously believe in something, and by realizing that it is a choice, and that it pleases you to do so, now you're starting to understand, like, that's the, how to put it, like, that's the real tree of knowledge, fruit of the tree of knowledge kind of shit. Yeah, I was asked by your family member if you believed in Jesus since you're a Satanist, and not in the same way a Christian does. No, definitely not. Because, like, for example, one of the things that turns me away from Christianity is the fact that so few Christians live the Word of God as they teach it to disadvantaged people. Because Christianity, particularly American conservative Christianity, is really a religion of two gods, separated by class, separated by economic class, which also happens to be a separation that moves pretty much along racial lines too in America. Because that is the nature of it. Like, racism is poor whites and blacks hating on each other. Classism is a rich ethnic group dunking on a poor one. The big problem with classism is able to pretend that it believes in ethnic unity. It can pretend it believes in ethnic unity. It doesn't, by the way. But it can pretend to be so, because you could always go, like in America, you always say, yeah, you're white like me, right? You know, like, do what we want, and, you know, you'll always be better than black people. That's the deal. You know, that's the offer of classism. You know? If you're poor, it is easier for a rich man to get through the, for a camel to get into the eye of the needle than a rich man to get into heaven. But if you're rich, oh no, there's a hidden meaning to that, and it means you can be rich and get into the kingdom of heaven. I'm not even kidding. Like, the justification is that the eye of the needle actually refers to a gateway into Egypt. Now, why all of a sudden we're talking about a gateway into Egypt is anyone's fucking guess, right? You know, I'm like, I thought we were in Jerusalem. Like, where the fuck are we when this is fucking being said? You know, the fuck is going on? I thought it was Roman times. Like, why are we talking about Egypt? Wasn't that, like, way back? That's like the wrong era entirely. Anyway. Point is, they're like, oh no, there's this thing called the eye of the needle. There isn't. Where you had to pass through with all your goods so you couldn't overload your camel. And that's what they tell the white kids. So there is literally a different interpretation of Christianity that is taught based on economic class. Yeah, the eye of the needle is a complete lie made up with no proof in the historical context it was made in. Yeah, exactly. No, it's complete bullshit. It's based on nothing. You know, whereas the original interpretation, the one that we all are, the rest of us were taught. The rest of us were taught about like it being the eye of the needle because like look how tiny that is. Um, that on the other hand has a lot of backing because uh, there are a lot of cultures that have made that comparison. That's not like a new thing. Even even Chinese religions have a similar saying. And Chinese culture and fairy tales are full of like they're full of like stories of like rich people gone wrong. And it's a very pro mercantile culture. Yeah, it's a very like whitewashed version of Christianity. You know, it's like we can't be racist. We're Christian, and I'm like, actually, you're Christian. I assume you're racist. I mean, you ever seen your fucking like buildings on noon on Sunday? Very segregated. Very segregated. If there wasn't, there'd be no such thing as the black church. But there is. Yeah, they say you don't get rich by being virtuous. Well, you could also say the other thing. You'd also take it the other way, which I think is more amusing, which is it's real easy to get rich by being unvirtuous. I like Empire Strikes Back's Yoda's description of the dark side. Is the dark side stronger? No, no. Quicker, easier, more seductive. It's not stronger. It doesn't concern itself with good and evil. It doesn't concern itself with right and wrong. It only concerns itself with the right of might. That's what makes it evil. Well, the dark side. Well, here's the funny thing: the dark side is more fashionable, kind of. Depends, because you'll notice that when you're a Padawan or some shit, like you get the shit robes, you get the clown robes and the stupid haircut. You know, got like that fucking rat tail in the back, like a fucking chode. But when you become a Jedi Knight, like how many Jedi Knights put on that black outfit? My black outfit looks pretty cool. Like, I mean, okay, Luke Skywalker's Jedi Knight haircut was still kind of dumb, but like that was significantly less dumb than what Anakin had. So you basically gotta go. Okay, Luke Skywalker obviously thought that haircut was cool, but he was wrong. Love Luke Skywalker, but haircuts weren't his thing. But that's not like all like most Jedi Knights that we see wear the black robes. Like was it Ashuna? No, she's in a black robe. That's pretty sweet looking. I think it comes down to most villains just dress better than heroes. Occasionally you get a hero's got cool outfit. You know, um, you know, your Crows, your Batmans, you know. Let's see who else got it. Nightwing's got a pretty cool outfit. I mean, it's kind of Batman light with blue, but still pretty cool, you know. Yeah, the problem with the Jedi Code is repressing all emotions. Yeah. It's supposed to be about the mastery of emotion, not the suppression of emotion. It, that is, there's a statement in that as well. You know, the thing about the Jedi is sometimes one must fucking wield power for good. You have to do that. Good has to be able to stand up to evil. It has to. Otherwise, it can't win. However, the conditions for good winning are much harder. But good is not a state, it's an effort. It's an effort. There's no perfectly evil state. So why would there be a perfectly good state? It's a thing that you strive for. It's a thing that you try to do. And when you get good at it, hopefully you do, you know, and hopefully you get good at it. You know, but still, never fucking easy. Good is not easy. Very, very, very. That's the temptation. That's the temptation of the dark side. Dark side's easy. You know, evil's easy. Good isn't. Good's just harder. You know, that's why we revere people who can maintain it. It's difficult. You know, it's difficult in human society to be a good person. It just is. Man, hold on. I have got to, I'll be right back. I gotta go deal with something. I put on some music, but we're on YouTube. Actually, wait a minute. There is some music that I could put on YouTube. Come on, I'm subscribed to it. It should be right. God damn it. Give me shit. Yeah, problem of multiple platforms. You forget how everything works sometimes. Here we go. All right. As soon as this actually
follow the journey.
All right. Right back.
The power of the crucifix as he enters into this dangerous new battleground. He knows not his power nor his purpose, and he sides not with good or evil. His mission is only to survive in this chaotic city of blood and injustice.
Alright, I am back. I'm kind of liking this song. Yeah. Woo! Alright. Yeah. A lot of movies to look forward to in the coming year. I think my favorite is going to be Vaccination. I think that's gonna be the hit of the year. Ugh. Alright, I'm going to attempt, while streaming, to do something technological that unfortunately I don't know if you all gonna be able to see. But I will leave the music on and the stream and the chat up so that I can, you know. Yeah, Candyman's not coming out in August, which, I mean, okay. Let's get this new tabletop thing on here. Give this a good, nice wipe down. Woohoo! Fucking with the table with Jack. That's the name of the game. Fucking with your desk. Fucking with your desk. Thank you very much. Alright, got that on there. So now, what we need to do, loosen this shit up. Whoa. Okay, no, that's fine. Okay. Woohoo. How's the RPG coming along? Oh, it's coming along. You know, like, gonna be working on that later today. Like, there's generally not a day I'm not working on it. You know, which is its own blessing and curse. You get fucking right down to it. Yeah, there we go. We just got finished with the first pass of all the core classes. Oh. Now we're building, like... Now we gotta build up the subclasses. That's a big deal. Because we're using a model that's very similar to D&D 5th edition in that... Hang on. In that everyone has a major class and a subclass. Huh. Okay. Yeah, looks like I'll have to do this another way. Woo! So we'll just... Alright, hold on. Now I gotta screw this goddamn thing on. When's the Kickstarter? The Kickstarter is when... The Kickstarter should happen soon after... Well, I don't know about soon. That's relative. So here are the steps that have to be taken. Step 1. Step 1 is finishing the first draft. First step is finishing the first draft and then starting the first round of playtests. Once most of the once we get around to once we've collected enough data that we feel that we can do a second draft of the rule set, well, the whole book really, that's when we are going to playtest will continue, but yeah, throughout this period, but we will be focusing more on writing the second draft and creating the Kickstarter, like creating the Kickstarter itself, the pitch itself. And at that point, basically, the Kickstarter will happen whenever the Kickstarter pitch is finished. That's the situation right now. Oh, god damn it! Hold on. Ah. Freaky breeze. Come on. Uh-oh. Hold on. Having a problem. Oh, there we go. Alright. Never mind. Solved the problem. Ah, keyboard went out for a minute there. Yeah, can't computer without keyboard. But yeah, that's basically where we're at. We are closing in on finishing the first draft, and gonna start the first round of playtests probably sometime in March. The desk that eats. Death that eats. Oh man. No. I just realized if I want to do what I want to do with this thing, I'm gonna have to actually cut it down. And I could cut it down the shitty way, the shitty and fast way, or I could cut it down the proper way. And I'd rather cut it down the proper way. Which means I will do that after the stream, because that means I have to do stuff outside. Because all my measuring and cutting equipment is out in the backyard. But yeah, part of the problem that we're having with part of the thing about the Kickstarter is we're working on the pitch itself. You know, for example, like we have a working title, but we really want to Right now, there are two titles that we're working on. One of them is just a name for the setting, but the other is a much more evocative title. So we're trying to decide what we're going to do. Luckily, we still got a couple of months on it, but like, it's so funny it's so funny that shit's hard. You know, like occasionally you get a really simple one, cyberpunk. Okay, yeah, that was easy. But Dungeons and Dragons, that's not a title you would normally come up with. You know, not until Dungeons and Dragons itself became a thing. The elevator pitch, it's not that great right now, to be honest. The elevator pitch is right now that it is a combination of Nightbreed and New Jack City. Unfortunately, this kind of runs into the problem, which is that Deathsworn is a good title for something. That gives you an idea of what's going on. Mazes and Monsters is a far out game. Yeah. But yeah, that is like, for example, like World of Warcraft works because Warcraft works. Because they already created Warcraft. And Warcraft was a good title for that thing. Neons and Necromancers. No, it's not quite right. Not quite right. You know, there actually is like a fantasy anthro game, I believe, called Jade Sword? Or Jade Claw. There's one called Jade Claw and one called Iron Claw. It's basically furry fantasy world. No, so if you're looking for something like that, I would check that out. Well, one of the titles that we're working, the working title right now is Babylon. One of the other options that we're working on is Streets of Fear. Oh, Ironclaw's only alright. Ah, that's too bad. But I imagine making a D&D anthro world probably wouldn't be that hard. You know, the main thing that you would have to do is create the races. You know, and you've got, like, you got the major ones already. Like, if you want birds, you've got the Arcocra. If you want cats, you have Tabaxi. You know, you'd probably have to come up with canines, because I don't think there are a lot of canine races. Fear Street was an R.L. Stine series? Huh. Yeah, well, it wasn't Streets of Fear. How about the... I don't even know what that means, dude. That already failed. The Recusants. I have no idea what that is. Minotaur is one? Nah. Oh, that's the Minotaur's not canine, though. We're talking about wolf people. Dog people. You know, you gotta come up with that. Yeah, there's a good amount of stuff. Like, if you just want to, like, make a setting that's for you and your friends, like, you could probably just take things out of what D&D is already done and like adapt it. Apostate City. Not quite, but I kind of like the direction that's going in. Write that one down. I'll see where that could take me. God is dead. I thought of that, actually. You know, which is very evocative, but it doesn't necessarily tell you, like that's a good name for an adventure. That's a very good name for an adventure in this setting. Where am I? Probably in your chair behind a computer, dude. I mean, I don't know. You might actually be on your phone. It's possible. You know, but I'm thinking like chances are, nah, mean. No. Not like that. Skyscraper of Babylon. Well, yeah. But the problem is it doesn't necessarily like tell you about that whole monster aspect. You know, might as well just use Babylon at that point. You know, which I mean, that's certainly an option. There we go. Oh man, I gotta. Punk Purgatory, huh? That's another one that not quite right, but is worth like thinking about. Well, my problem with the New Jack City comparison is that even though I feel it's really apt, I don't know if enough white role-playing kids have watched New Jack City. You know, that's part of that's part of that whole thing. Beings of Babylon, that's a little too generic. It's not quite evocative enough. Like, I feel like a good title tells you inherently tells you something about the game. But there are other ways of doing that. There are other ways of, like, explaining a game that have nothing to do with the title, but I really do want, like, a cool title. Gilgamesh. Now, that sounds like that sounds like that's a good title, but not a good title for this game. No Man's Metropolis. Nah, not quite. Not quite. Is there a general goal for the characters? There is. Not sure I want to talk about that just yet, though. But that's a good point, Jimmy. That is a very good point. Cybermozzi's musty platform. Well, I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. All right. What mucky muck? Ah, hi, Inquisitor Ratu. Okay, children, let's go kill Radu. Radu, come here. Oh, I already have Soren Sinstone because he's a big fucking bastard. All right. ZGT the Fanatic. ZGT! No chance in hell. Huh. That's not bad. I don't think it's quite right, but it's not bad. Darknet's rejects. God, apparently they really want me to kill this guy Soren. Well, fuck it. Might as well. And I'll pick up another one so I can kill him twice. We are forsaken! Salem's blockchain. Blockchain, bro. Blockchain. Whoa, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Blockchain, bro. Blockchain. can't connect. Yo, asshole. There we go. Mazes and Monsters is a far out game. Sorry, I just got that stuck in my head. Oh my god. Techno bowel movement. Oh, I already have one of these? Cool. Put it right there. Alright, now we'll just wait for this guy to respawn. Alright. Alright, there's Soren. Let's see. Yeah. Kill him again. Have you thought about the Tower Tarot card? I think about that card a lot. It's one of the cards I think about the most, actually. Ooh. Oh, I already have better. Damn it. Alright, do I have any other sin stones just hanging around? I do not. Okay. Wait. Grand Inquisitor Sin Stone. But I don't have any, like... I don't have enough of them. Let's see. For the RPG, though? Yeah, I have, actually. Whoa. The hell? I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize that the game had like gotten tiny. Hi, Comet. You little brat. Yep, another early stream today. Felt like hanging out a little bit. Oh God, Kingdom Hearts. Man, Kingdom Hearts, I don't understand what's going on with that fucking thing. Defeat the powerful flows of Maldraxxus. All right, so I really enjoyed the first Kingdom Hearts. The second Kingdom Hearts, I was lost. Like, actually, you know what? Hold on. Someone, MC Chris put it fucking best.
My friends are like, you gotta play this game. You go to Steamboat Willie World. You go to Tron World. You go to Mulan's hometown. You don't even know you want to do that, but you do, and it's so much fun you want to go back. And I trust my friends, because they watch.
Yeah, it started
So
over.
I've been playing Kingdom Hearts 2. For those of you that don't know what Kingdom Hearts 2 is, basically Final Fantasy and Disney decided to get together and fuck and have a fucked up slipper baby. But I masturbate to fucked up slipper baby porn, so this works out perfect for me. My friends are like, you gotta play this game. You go to Steamboat Willie World. You go to Tron World. You go to Mulan's hometown. You don't even know you want to do that, but you do, and it's so much fun you want to go back. And I trust my friends, because they watch Disney afternoons. They like Gargoyles and Darkwing Duck and DuckTales and Gummy Bears and all those important pieces of animation that we all know and love. So I trust my friends, and I play Kingdom Hearts 2 without even knowing What happened in Kingdom Hearts 1? I know what you're thinking. MC, that's crazy. You don't know the exposition. You don't know what happened. I know. I'm a rebel gamer. That's how I do things. I go into it blind without knowing what the fuck's going on. Because I love Japan. They got lobster cola and panties with dookies and vending machines. I love it. So I play this game. And for like 4 million years, I'm stuck in this town called Hollow Bastion. And I'm not even the main character. I'm Roxas. The main character is Sora. And I keep having dreams about the main character. Meanwhile, Tony Soprano's in a coma. There's no instant gratification. I'm getting a little bored. But my friends are like, keep playing. Keep playing. Eventually, Disney characters are coming out of every orifice. It's awesome. Just stick with it. So I do, and I go to the bulletin board, and I look at all the jobs, and I do all the errands, and I get enough money to buy a train ticket to get on the dope-ass Disney train to go to the fun fucking part of the game. That's bullshit. It took me like 4 years. I didn't see so much as a Sebastian the Crab for like 100 millennia. Meanwhile, you're playing Resident Evil 4, and it's like, bitch, zombies coming up the hill right now. Shoot him in the head. Shoot him. Grab the shotgun. You don't need to load it. We did that shit for you. What are you pressing select for? You don't have time to make a profile. Bitch, zombies in the room. His axe is on fire. He killed your parents. Shoot him in the head. Shoot him in the head. And then you go back to Kingdom Hearts 2, and it's all these really lame cutscenes. They're in the back alley. It's all anime bullshit with their hands on their hips. And they're like, man, I hope we solve this mystery. And nothing happens. Meanwhile, you go back to Resident Evil 4. It's like, bitch, this ain't a cutscene. Press A. Press A. You don't have time to smoke a bowl. You're still playing. Jump, Gypsy. Come on, jump. President's daughter's been kidnapped. It's up to us.
Yeah, I gotta agree. That's kind of how I feel about fucking Yon Kingdom Hearts. You know, especially the second one. You know what? Fuck it. In honor of the Mandalorian, and MC Chris, hoo-ah, hoo-ah. Oh yeah.
Is it ready yet?
Hey man, almost done.
How long?
Take it easy, man. Just about done. There. This baby is purring like a gherkin. You're gonna get all the ladies in this.
Whatever.
Hey, how you gonna pay for this?
How about I let you live?
Are you serious?
I'm always serious.
Ha! You're such a kidder.
They never listen.
No, here we go.
Cruising on Sespa in my DeLorean. War's over, I'm a peacetime Mandalorian. The story is. I'm a quest.
Wait, this is some sort of remix shit. Hold on. That's better.
Cruising on Sespa in my DeLorean. War's over, I'm a peacetime Mandalorian. The story is stuff, Star Wars historians, deep in debate, but they play at Bennigan's. Rhyme renegade, show to penetrate, first and second defense. I won't hesitate, got a job to do, endorse the guy that delegates. Got something against Skywalker, someone he really hates. I don't give a fuck, I'm after Solo. For all I care, he could be hiding at Yoda's dojo. Gotta make the money, credit's no good when a job was running shop in your neighborhood. Think you can cook, I got a grappling hook. Let's make this quick, cause I'm really booked. I'm a devious degenerate defender of the devil, shoving all the trash compactors on the detention level. My backpacks got jets, well I'm Boba, all that fat. Well I bounty hunt for Java Hut to finance my vet. Well I chill in deep space, a mask is over my face. Well I deliver the what you want, but there's gonna be a cost. Say my name is Boba Fett. I know my shit is tight. Start acting right, yo, buzzing a carbonite. Got telescopic sight, flamethrowers on my wrist. You still don't get the gist. Spike pizza made a kick, targets made a hit. You think I give a shit? Your mama is a bitch. I see you in the Sarlacc pit. You just flip my switch. Integrity's been hit. You scratching on my itch. You know I shoot the gift. I got the bean and secatinas way to lick my lefty lip. So I'll let you get back inside your little spaceship. Give you a head start, cause I'm a sporting con. Consider the starting line and sneaky smile handside. Hope you have hyperdrive. Pray to stay alive. Don't try to slip me five, cause I never take a bribe. To the beat of a different drama. Baddest bunny hunter. Let no man put us under or else they be put under as in 6 feet. Got an imperial fleet backing me up. Gonna blow up any attempt to defeat. They got a dead stock. Got full payments on my car. Handed over to Hammerhead. At most I see bar. Used to carjack him. He's a bar back. Just go to show how you can get back on the right track. As for me, that's not an option. Can't say that with more clarity. Me going legit would be like Jar Jar with speech therapy. My backpacks got jets. Well, I'm Boba. Well, that fat. Well, I bounty hunt for Java Hut to finance my vet. Well, I chill in deep space. A mask is over my face. Well, I deliver the prize, but I still narrow my eyes. Cause my time I don't like two ways. Get down. They say open like a tauntaun. Faster than the Autobahn. Or a motorbike can try. Do the deed, I'm then I'm gone. Jabba has a hit fit. Contact Corinthian. Overcoat the plan on photopolitic. It's legit. Back in the day when I was a slave. Living life in a fast lane. Like in a pod race. Mean streak tweak. That became a basket case. So the space age. Put that place post haste. Took up a noble cause. Called a Clone Wars. Lifestyle all about girls and cars. Getting fucked up and fucked up. See, I'm not a retard. Or gay like the barge. I'm large in a charge with a face so scarred. A cold black heart that's been torn apart. The Sith wish that they had a dick so hard. Cause it's long, long ago when I pussy far, far. Call me master. Cause I'm faster to pry on fire. I no longer have to hot wire. I'm a hunter for hire with no plans to retire. And all the sucker MCs can't call me sire. My backpacks got jets. Well, I'm Boba, the vet. Well, I bounty hunt for Java Hut to finance my vet.
Actually, you know what? I'm actually really surprised MC Chris has not shown up on Epic Rap Battles. Huh.
Hi, this is MC Chris. I'm here at Fuse to reveal everything you didn't even know about me. I would say I started rapping in the 80s. There was a show in Chicago called Rappin' Ronnie. So I went home, bought a Reagan mask, and just like walked around the house being Rappin' Ronnie all the time. I was rapping all the time, and my mom bought me a synthesizer, and then she'd start bringing me down for like Bridge Club and stuff, and that'd be like the Bridge Club entertainment. Throw on my Ronald Reagan mask and start rapping, and I think that was the beginning of my career. Lipton tea. I drink it because it makes me fart, pee. My first live show, that will have to be first grade, the ripe old age of 6. I did stand-up comedy in the talent show at St. Joe's Catholic School, and I told jokes like, take my brothers, for instance. Please, take
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
This isn't a spy stream.
My backpacks got jets. Well, I'm Boba, the vet. Well, I bounty hunt for
Oh shit, someone did do a Mandalorian version.
Well, I chill in deep space. A mask is over my face. Well, I deliver the prize, but I still narrow my eyes. Cause my time I don't like two ways. Get down. I'm a question, rep inside enigma. Get inside a slave one, find your home and signal. From Endor to Heart, Ridley to Spock. I'll find what you want, but there's gonna be a cost. Say my name is Boba Fett. I know my shit is tight. Start acting right, yo, buzzing a carbonite. Got telescopic sight, flamethrowers on my wrist. You still don't get the gist. Spike pizza made a kick, targets made a hit. You think I give a shit? Your mama is a bitch. I see you in the Sarlacc pit. You just flip my switch. Integrity's been hit. You scratching on my itch. You know I shoot the gift. Got the bean and secatinas way to lick my lefty lip. So I'll let you get back inside your little spaceship. Give you a head start, cause I'm a sporting con. Consider the starting line and sneaky smile handside. Hope you have hyperdrive. Pray to stay alive. Don't try to slip me five, cause I never take a bribe. To the beat of a different drama.
I was shaming for the other one.
I'm
I'm actually looking forward to the Book of Boba Fett. I kind of want MC Chris to like play a character in that, even if he's just like a fucking weird ass Ugnaught or something. Oh yeah, no, Robert Rodriguez did a fucking great job with the Boba Fett episode. He did a great job with that. You know, like I think my favorite episodes of season 2 are the one where Ashoka, the one with Ashoka and the one with Boba Fett. Those are stupid. Yeah, Brian was saying this is the first episode. That was really awesome. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly like what I'm talking about. I feel like MC Chris should just be like random Ugnaught that gets like one line in Book of Boba Fett, you know? Or like maybe some fucked up droid, you know? I gotta say, The Mandalorian made me a Star Wars fan again. I was so fucking like, I hated, but like after the fucking like Force Awakens trilogy, I was so fucking done with Star Wars fandom. I was so fucking done. Because like I just hated all other Star Wars fans because I was like, God damn it, we're not like all the fucking like bullshit about like all the racist and misogynist bullshit. I was like, God damn it, we're not Star Trek fans, you assholes. You know, like, you know, we're Star Wars fans. Yeah, some sort of weird rapping protocol droid. Well, rapping might be going too far, but just like, you know, like some sort of droid that has like what if you had like a power with that big blocky power droid, but like it's MC Chris. Like it's basically Hesh from C-Lab 2020, like. And people are always like hitting him and shit. You know? Yeah, thank you, conservatives, for rooting in another fandom. I know, I hate the fandom. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Star Wars Gangster Rap. Oh wait, that's the original. That's not as good as the redo, actually.
No, it's not. It's not the north or the south side. No, it's not. It's the dark side. You are correct. In front of the Empire, to all you beta haters out there,
we'll blow your planet up.
What does I mean, my master? It's a disaster. Skywalker we're after. What if he could be turned to the dark side? Yes, he'd be a powerful ally. Another dark Jedi. You will join us or die. We got Death Star. 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 And you know that we got it. Death Star. And you know that we got it. Luke, get your ass over here right now. Quit monkeying around that damn land speeder. Where them two droids I asked you to clean, boy? You clean your room?
I'm glowing. I know I'm on probation. I clean the droids. Can I go to the Hashi station? I gotta lay away on the power converter. But now you're treating me like a scruffy nerf murder.
Use the force and run. Run to Dagobah. Run to Dagobah. Use the force and run. Run to Dagobah. Run to Dagobah.
I'm a loader. I'm a soldier. I'm older than Trojan. I thought I told ya. Don't be unwise. Just be not by my side. You won't believe your eyes once the X-Wing rise.
Yoda, why you being a player hater? You know that I still must confront Lord Vader.
But Luke, not ready are you?
But there's a city in the clouds where they keeping my crew. A Jedi's gotta do what a Jedi's gotta do. So now Vader, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, that's right, R2. I just set a new course. We're going to Cloud City. It's a mighty good gin and tonic, which makes me up another.
father, I'm your 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 father. Knock him out the box, knock him out, 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 knock him out the box.
Oh yeah, yeah. This was like fucking ages ago. Back peak internet. Some fucking peak internet. And speaking about like peak internet.
Okay, so tell me about the spice bars.
So what you want to know?
Well, spice is legal there, right?
Yeah, it's legal, but it ain't 100% legal. I mean, you can't just walk into a canteen and roll up a joint and start puffing away. I mean, you're only supposed to smoke in your home or certain designated areas.
And those are spice bars.
Yeah, it breaks down like this. In Alderaan, it's legal to buy it, it's legal to own it, and if you're the proprietor of a spice bar, it's legal to sell it. It's legal to carry it, which doesn't really matter, because, check this out. If the stormtroopers stop you, it's illegal for them to search you. That's a right the troopers on Alderaan don't have.
Ah, shit, that did it, man. I'm fucking going, I'm there.
How you dig it the most.
So they're trying to revive Neil Blomkamp's Alien? God, I hope they do.
We should have lightsabers for this kind of deal.
So how many up there?
3 or 4.
Counting our guy.
Not sure.
So there could be up to like 5 guys up there.
It's possible.
We should have double barrel lightsabers.
Oh yeah, this was peak animation at the time, baby. Peak Flash.
You remember Jabba? Half slug, half gangster?
Yeah, maybe. Fat, right?
I wouldn't go so far as to call it brother fat. I mean, he got a weight problem. What's a nigga gonna do? He's a hunt.
Yeah, I know who you mean. Well, what about him?
Well, Vader fucked his ass up good. And the word around the campfire, it was on account of Vader's wife.
What'd he do, fuck her?
No, not that bad.
Well, what then?
Gave her a fat massage.
A fat massage?
Yeah, this is Newgrounds, baby.
Well, what'd Vader do?
He sent a couple of stormtroopers over to his place. They took him out on a patio of his palace and threw his ass over the balcony. Jabba fell 4 stories. They had this rancor pit at the bottom and closed the glass like one of them greenhouses. Well, Jabba fell through that. Said he's kind of developed his speech impediment.
That's a damn shame.
Don't be telling me about fat massages. I'm the fat fucking master.
Given a lot of them?
Shit, yeah. I got my technique down and everything. I don't be tickling or nothing.
Would you give a Wookiee a fat massage?
Fuck
you.
How many?
Fuck you.
I'm kind of tired. I could use a fat massage.
Man, you best back off. I'm getting a little pissed here.
Oh, man. Yeah. Old internet, baby. Old fucking internet. God, I can't believe that those are the good old days.
Keep me in mind if you find anything
Well, there was a lot of creativity going on in Newgrounds. I wouldn't say it was all good, but that's kind of what you get.
My master did say to serve everyone.
You know, when you got a platform where there's a lot of fucking, a lot of creativity, you can get a lot of good and a lot of bad. But the thing is like Randy Savage says, the cream floats to the top. Yeah, the mid-2000s were 15 years ago, man. You know, we're all getting old. Yeah, right now I'm playing a little bit of that World of Warcraft, because, I don't know, I just felt like it. Yeah, 5,000 reskins, the same board game, exactly. Yeah, they had that suicide bomb. Oh, I remember that shit. It's like that Harambe game. That's one of the reasons I like that those Harambe memes. Like, the actual Harambe event was really upsetting no matter how you fucking sliced it. But the memes around it were fucking amazing. You know, it's like, that's fucking pulling comedy out of tragedy. And that felt like old internet.
Only the finest.
I'm not surprised fucking dude from Cannibal Corpse would be into WoW. I really am not. Like, that just kind of makes sense to me. Go to the Charred Ramparts.
Why would anyone walk anywhere?
I gotta say though, this latest one, the Shadowlands, I think it's actually a little bit. It's a little better constructed than a lot of the other expansions. It's definitely one of the weirder ones they did. And I like weird, so 7 Days to Die Again? Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh, no, this guy just lets me in.
We must always fight to keep the upper hand. Use whatever anima stores you can find to awaken.
Wait, 7 Days to Die Again?
To those who oppose us.
I don't recognize that at all. Like, a game that I just bought that I haven't tried yet, but I want to, is Medium. Alright, do I have enough to... Yes! Fiend, I'm currently checking out your readings of Carmilla. Eh? Not sure what you mean by that.
I stand at the ready. What news do you herald?
I don't have a target.
Oh, that's something that Anthropomantic did. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you were talking about something I did, and I was like, I didn't. I mean, I have opinions on Carmilla, but I don't think I've ever done like a video about it or anything. Come on, you're part of my army now, girl. We're gonna gargoyles this shit up. Oh, Horn of... Oh, yeah. Well, I know about Carmilla. I just I've never actually said anything. Oh, you read the original novel on the whole thing? Damn. You did like an audiobook?
I need to get closer.
I have considered doing videos again. I just haven't done one. You know, it's like, have you thought about it? Yeah, I've thought about it.
Stormlight's blessing.
I need a target.
Report.
Yeah, I like Conan, but like WoW for some reason was just way more my style.
Well done. We hold the court for now.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Alright, since I gotta go do some interdimensional travel here. Oh, wait, no. Wait. I need to go back to that thing. Okay. Whoa. Wait a minute. What the fuck is this? Dual Master Rowan? Hold on. Alright, how tough is that dude? Oh, that guy's a punk. We can do this.
I offer only the finest. We have eternity to know you.
I am...
All goods and services. Darkest
for
greetings.
Oh, okay, I gotta pick this fucking thing up first. Okay. And viciously strike all enemies in front of you.
Oh. Something new. Welcome. Everything is negotiable.
Why won't anyone duel me? Okay, well, I'll do it. Maybe I have to defeat all these other guys first.
I need to target something first.
It has been so long since I laid hands on a living mortal.
See if I can figure this out. Yeah, world building's a lot of fun, but you eventually gotta tell the story. I don't think this is getting me anywhere. Let's see. Dual Master Rowan. Dual Master Rowan. Yeah, I know where the NPC is, but like, what do I do with this guy? Alright, so... Come on. Where's the information I need? Match me! Okay. What the fuck? Okay, so apparently I can't do anything with this guy yet, but eventually there's like a thing that's like, hey, beat the shit out of this dude.
So soon.
Alright, we'll deal with that later. Fucking grunt at me. Fucking call me one fucking bitch. I don't give a shit. Fucking being an asshole. Fuck, I'll fuck you up, motherfucker. Goddamn motherfucker.
My master did say to serve everyone.
Is there an RPG where the theme is you're having a bad DMT trip? Huh. Yeah, my opinion about Carmilla is that it kind of gets at the heart of the fear of the Victorian. You know, everything a good Victorian woman isn't supposed to be. Dracula touches on this as well.
All goods and services for sale.
You know, that's definitely an aspect of it. WoW seems to be having some problems. Versions of Victorians, yeah. Well, like it's the kind of stuff that we're dealing with even now. We're dealing with it even now, and it's extremely frustrating. It's very hard to say that we've gotten over anything because this bullshit kind of keeps coming up. Like, most of the risks of sex can be quite successfully dealt with through education. Like, very successfully. But, you know, no, can't do that. That's like inviting in the devil. To which I'm just sort of like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Greetings. Go with honor, friend.
Like, I think that shit is, like, awful. Yeah, Camille touches on homophobia quite a lot. You know, Dracula was originally supposed to touch on homophobia, but apparently, because of the trial of Oscar Wilde, Stoker backed off. You always thought Laura was asexual? No. 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 Laura suppresses everything that Carmilla represents. If that wasn't the situation, then the narrative wouldn't work. Oh, whoops. Not what I intended. Hold on. Ah, there we go. Brr, 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 brr.
Hey there.
You know, I mean, obviously I'm not an expert on, like, asexual matters, but my understanding of it is that you just don't have a lot of
See you later.
sexual feelings, period. You know, it's kind of hard to suppress a feeling you don't have. Yeah, you could totally make a comedy out of Carmilla. That's essentially what that Harley Quinn cartoon is. They're just not vampires. You know, any fucking story where it's like a story that's about two girls doing things that they shouldn't is essentially Carmilla. Yeah, there's something homoerotic about Dracula saving Jonathan for himself. Yeah. Apparently, the original idea was that it was going to be more about that. There's a Carmilla web series? I did not know that. Unless you're talking about the one that you did. Yeah, vampires have had homoerotic vibes for quite a while now. You know, because it was... You know, you gotta remember, Dracula was written during... Damn. Was written around the time of the trial of Oscar Wilde. This is a big deal. I didn't know there was a web series. Was it on YouTube or? The only exception being Twilight. I don't even consider Twilight an exception. I mean...
You are welcome here.
You know, it's basically, hey, what would you get if fucking... What would you get if Interview with a Vampire was done by a Mormon woman? Wait, as an ace person you have a libido but no sexual attraction to anyone? See, I don't understand asexuality at all, because to me, like... Because I always thought, like, lack of sexual desire was the defining trait. Now, I'll be the first to admit I really, truly do not understand asexuality. Not even a little. It's definitely not. It's really not me. Like, I'm trying to understand an alien species, like, with that. What classic monster would be ace? Monster. See, that's the thing. I don't know that there is one.
At ease. Dismiss.
What classic monster would be ace? Zombies? Because most other, like, classic monsters are explicitly about sex.
We need
maybe the
heavy
mummy
artillery to repel our foes. Help our troops ready our weapons.
All right. Protect Ballista while it is prepared. You got it. You got a horse.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, well, for me, I don't even understand what the spectrum of asexuality is. Body snatchers?
It's too far away.
Maybe, but you could do that.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Yeah, it'd be really hard for me to fucking come up with an answer for that because I really, truly do not understand what ace is. You know, because if it's not simply a person with a low sex drive, I have no idea what it is.
I don't have a target. I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Siege ballista! Yeah, shoot something! I don't know what I shot, but, you know, hey, it happened. I Yeah. I hate to say it, but, like, it's just not something I understand at all. Is it? Is asexuality feeling like no desire at all? Because, like...
I need to get closer.
Most people who identify as asexual say that that's not it.
I need a target. I'm out of range. It's too far away. I need to target something first. I need to get closer.
Yeah, it's one of those weird things, because as a set of behaviors, I can see what asexuality apparently is. But as the description of a state, it doesn't seem to match up with the behaviors entirely.
It's too far away.
You know, and that's what confuses me. Yeah, it's very complicated, and that's the...
Reporting for duty.
Hang on.
I don't have a target.
I'll lend you
I need to target something first.
Isn't fair.
Oh. Down here, motherfucker.
I don't have a target.
Alright. That one done. Yeah, like, comparatively, like, one of the things that I keep comparing it to, or contrasting it to, is homosexual. Like, that's relatively simple to define. You know, it's a noted, you know, it is a sexual attraction to someone of the same sex, of the same gender. You know, however you define that, right? You know, as a term, it's easy to define. And while there are exceptions, the exceptions don't seem to be part of the definition. You know, homosexuality is not defined by its exceptions. It's defined by whether or not you more primarily are attracted to people of a different gender or the same gender. You know, therefore, I should not be here. Yeah, I'm in the fire. I'm in the fire. House of the chosen champions. Yeah, sure. Sign up. Gonna decline. Sign up. Fuck duck, man. You gonna let me in a what? Jesus. Fucking. Just one of you. Full and been delisted. Full and been delisted. Fuck you. What if I just decide I just want to go in here and just fuck shit up?
I need to get closer.
Let's see what happens if I just break shit. Huh. Alright, that didn't go anywhere.
The traitors from my former house maintain a stronghold here. Bring them all to ruin.
Cool, bring them all to ruin. Did you summon now? Oh. Nope. Apparently not.
I'm out of range.
Get off my back.
I need a target.
Unyielding assembly. God damn it.
It's too far away.
Oh, waxwork. Waxwork. I love waxwork. That movie is dumb as shit. You ever seen Waxwork 2? Well, if fucking don't excite you, then there's probably not a lot in the Marquis de Sade for you. Yeah, just to be perfectly honest. Oh, you still gotta see. Oh, I recommend Waxwork too. It's the Gremlins 2 of the series. I recommend it.
I can't attack that target.
Fucking finally! Fucking finally! Crap! Let's see, but it's not like being able to enjoy the taste of food others love more than like a color blindness, if these analogies work. No. Whoa. Shit's going down. Alright. Wait. I'm following this. Hey, who's on my team? I don't even know. Shit's just happened, man. My homies around here, or am I just like fighting shit on my own no matter what happens?
It's too far away.
Alright.
Another soldier falls.
You on my team? Where the fuck am I? I didn't know what's going on. If you like Gremlins 2 more than Gremlins, you'll definitely like Waxwork 2. Actually, now that I think about it, they have a lot of the same actors. Like, a lot of the same actors that were in Gremlin and Gremlins 2 were in fucking Waxwork and Waxworks 2. I never thought about that, but yeah.
I need to target something first.
Alright, so I guess we're going over here somewhere. armor and shit. Yeah, the main actor is the same. There are also a lot of other similar people involved. Especially behind the scenes.
I need a target.
Whew. Okay. Deflect? Fuck your deflection, motherfucker. I need that shit.
I need to target something first.
Yours.
Woo! Hey, I mean there's not in line of sight. Hey, get over here. Get over here, you stupid fucking son of a bitch. Get over here so I can kill you.
Oblivion is too kind of fate for betraying Crexus. Thank you for delivering justice.
Victory is ours.
Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, might as well just leave this party, because I got my thing done. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get all the way over there in time. Fuck that. Oh, maybe I will. Maybe I can. Huh. Oh, well, we'll see. I'm not going in that lava. Refuse to go in the lava. We will instead fly because I have bat-wing wings like a bat. And you motherfuckers can't stop me. They see me rolling. They hating. Ben Shapiro's sister kept appearing everywhere on YouTube. Ew. What did she have to say about her brother? He's a piece of shit? I hope so. Classically Abby? Is that what her name was? Well, I'm not going to check that out. That does not sound like my... She's equally... Yeah, I was about to say, it doesn't sound like my type of party. That doesn't sound like any type of party. That just sounds like that sucks.
Give me something to fight!
Well, okay then. Give me something to fight! Okay. Jesus, bitch. You didn't have to get all fucking, drama queen about it.
New recruits means the need to tame additional mounts. Only the bravest, or most foolish, are able to capture a wild flayed wing.
I do not want to bother capturing wild flayed-wing. Alright, let's see if I can get there in time.
are being dismembered left and right! Find something to sew them back together!
I'll do that when I get back. Because... Oh shit, am I in a valley? There's gotta be a way out of here. Aha! There we go. She wants women to go back to the thing. Yeah, no, done. Don't need to know anymore. Don't need to know anymore. That's it. Fucking, if you want to live in Gilead, fucking... What, just because you think you're gonna be one of the rich white women? Yeah, fuck you. I need that shit. That is bullshit. Oh no, I didn't make it. Someone already, like, fucking... Oh. Someone really did it. Okay. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Bunch of lich sworn. Bunch of fucking punks. Yeah, they want that version of the 1950s that didn't quite exist, but like they want the Handmaid's Tale. I don't know why. Because why would anyone want that? But apparently there's nothing too stupid in this world. There are people having Gilead parties, and I'm like, I don't want to cosplay that shit. I don't want to pretend I'm in that fucking world. That world sucks. That is everything I am against. You just described the transformed wife. The what?
I need a target.
The fuck is a transformed wife? Like you got, God damn it! Fucking giant blob coming after me. Get out my face. Goddamn. Okay, no, he fucked off. Good. The alt-right is all about that Gilead. It is! It's weird.
I need to get closer.
Oh, the transformed wife is. Oh, it's another. No, that's no, no. If you about that Gilead life, I'm like, no. Well, yeah, like I don't know how to tell you how to say this, but like. One of the issues with American feminism has always been white women. You know, it's one of those, like, when it comes to a lot of this stuff, like, white women can't be trusted. It's fucked up. It's super fucked up. You know, I predict this. This is what I predict.
It's too far away.
I think the... Oh, God. He's over here. I don't want to... No. No. Leave me alone. Go away. Go away. Yeah. But no. It's either the first female president is either going to be a white conservative or a not white Democrat. The first female president is not going to be a white liberal. That's the one thing I am absolutely fucking certain of.
I'm out of range.
Stringy growth pluck. God damn it. Gotta get away from this dude. There's a valid case to be made regarding the elite doing anything in their power to undermine progressive efforts when they perceive it as eroding their power. Yeah, exactly. You know, it's why a lot of white feminism is focused on white men, because that's the thing they're trying to be equal to. They already feel like they're above other people. And this is one of the known issues. This is one of the known problems.
I don't have a target.
Because it keeps coming up. Like, that's not a new problem, and that's not an artificial division. You know, that is a division that exists. Super fucked up. You have doubts about President Kamala Harris? I wouldn't worry about President Kamala Harris. I would worry about someone like President Palin.
To get closer.
Or, I mean, well, maybe not Palin herself, but someone like that. You need to be way more worried about someone like that. A woman who will be used to set the clock back. That's what you have to worry about.
Something first.
What is a sour suckle antenna? Yeah, Iron Sky warned us about that for good reason. Oh wait, Sour Suckle's antenna means this guy should have it, right? Come on. Yes! Okay, now I just gotta pull some more hairs out here. Be done with this area. Yeah.
Well done! This should hold them together for at least another bout!
Bet on yourself. Did you hear that? Bet on yourselves. Man, when you live on Skid Row, ain't no such thing.
It's too far away.
Yeah, the world is extremely fucked up and complicated.
Everything is negotiable.
I always feel weird because, like, the edgelord stuff never... How to put it? It's not that I wasn't bothered by it, but I never really cared. You know, it's like my opinion of it is I was so weak I didn't give a shit. Are you disturbed by that pipeline? Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing you got to realize. They're always going to try to be cool, right? Like people like that are always going to try to be cool because that's how you get people involved. So whatever's cool, they're going to try to hijack. You know, whatever people are into is what they're going to hijack. That's the modus operandi. Challenges of... Is anyone... Are any players here? God damn it. He is empowered by fell armament. Oh no! Oh god, can we, let's stop talking about this shit, actually. Let's stop talking about this shit, you know.
Blood is thicker than regular.
You know, I'm going to be getting off in a few minutes, and I don't want to end on this kind of subject. Yeah, because I feel like I do gotta say this, which is these kinds of topics are why I don't do videos anymore. Because I don't want to have to fucking be in this YouTube fucking bullshit. You know, I don't want to have to talk about fucking Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro is a cock goblin. He's a little fucking prick, and he deserves to die in anonymity. You know, same thing for his sister, same thing with Lauren Chen, same thing with Sargon of Akkad. They should be fucking buried, never talked about. You know, because everything that they say is just basically wrong. They're not just edgelords, they're just complete propagandists. They're just liars. They should not be worth the time of day. But they prey on people's insecurities. They exist because there are people that are willing to prey on your insecurities. That's why they exist. That's how they exist. And I don't like being in that environment. I actually hate it. You know, why don't it's also why I don't stream on YouTube that much, because these subjects keep fucking coming up.
Terrorizing the skies above the Shadowlands.
I don't want to talk about Sargon of Akkad. I don't want to talk about Ben Shapiro. I don't not want to even talk about Nostalgia Critic. I don't want to talk about any of that shit. I just find myself doing it whenever I'm in the environment, and that's why I don't like doing fucking videos anymore. I get involved in the YouTube crowd, and it just starts to feel like everyone's just a fucking idiot that I hate and that I don't want to be around. Talking about shit I don't care about, that I don't want to talk about, because how many times can I say, no, those fuckers are liars, they are wrong, and you should not listen to them. You should block them. You know what? You want to listen to some British person or some like fucking Canadian person tell you how you're supposed to vote as an American? What are you, fucking retarded? Why does anything they say about our political system fucking matter? It doesn't. Those are still technically monarchies. Don't tell me how to fucking, like, do a democracy, you monocratic fucking pieces of shit. God.
Seething with the desire to be free, behold the unbreakable Earths.
Alright, so let's see. Who do we want to see play Ghost Rider in the MCU? I actually don't have an answer for that. I wish I did.